think I'm gonna be able to get it done right here though. I was trying to time it to where like I'm in the end zone. Oh, but hey, I told you sometimes you get a one play touchdown with the Rocket Catch, but that's just how easy it is. Like it doesn't once you get it that pass down, the click on, the turnaround, it is so easy to get touchdowns with it. In this video, we're going to be showing y'all how to rocket catch and pair it along with another play or specific route that is going to basically set you up to beat every defense that they could throw at you, other than like some type of zero blitz or something like that, which we can easily counter as well. I'm going to be running the gun wide 5, but there is plenty of formations that have that route, and if you've been around my channel, you already know what route I'm talking about. It's going to be that H shock route right there, where it's like an outside fade. We've been running this route forever. Love it. It beats most that route right there beats most defenses, and then the rocket catch is basically going to help you beat every other defense. I talked about this in Madden, and this actually works better in college. Now let's talk about a few things that's going to help you beat or to help you rocket catch. So let's go ahead and talk about personnel real quick and show you, your prototype type of receiver that you're going to want to use to rocket catch with, which is going to be somebody like this. 6'3", he's got 50-50 as an ability, and he's got sure hands. 50-50 is the ability that you really want. That's going to help you go for those jump balls. Sure hands, I actually think it says where if it's a jump ball, it doesn't really help you, but it's still nice to have. There's two really good receivers that have this, which is going to be Travis Hunter and the wide receiver from Arizona. I think he's probably the best. He has 50-50 on platinum and sure hands on platinum. So that's what you're going to want to do, and you're going to want to pair him up with somebody that has speed. So Tennessee is a good team to do this with because we got 95 speed right here. Oregon is another good team that you can do this with, but you can rocket catch with anybody. You don't need that. That just helps you when you're getting tackled as you're making the catch. A lot of times you don't even get touched while you're making the rocket catch, but let's jump into it. Again, we're going to be running the gun wide 5, the shock play. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so since we are primarily talking about the rocket catch, it doesn't necessarily matter which hash you're on. You can rocket catch from anywhere on the field, but I do find it easier if you're on the left hash, you're going to want to rocket catch to the left side. So I'm on the left hash, I'm going to rocket catch towards X, and we're going to have that fade route on the wide side of the field, so on the right. Now, again, if you've been around my channel, you know what that specific route can do. It destroys man coverage, it beats match coverage. And then let me just show you real quick. Right now we're going against a cover 2 man, so that's man coverage, 2 safeties playing deep. All you got to do is put A on a streak, put X on a streak, and you're going to be able to bomb cover 2 man. You're going to throw this to the middle of the field every single time. You can even throw it, that was just a bad pass by me, but you can even throw it towards RB. Now, this works better in Madden because the hash marks and the safeties aren't so separate to where you can throw this to RB against cover 2 man, but in NCAA, it's better to throw it to the streak on the inside. And you can see how they just play terrible man coverage, and the safety is just way too far. So if you have a secondary burner, that's where you're going to want to put that guy specifically for this offense. But I just wanted to show you that you can bomb that with this specific setup. Let's jump into a couple other things. All right, so again, another defense that you can actually bomb with RB is going to be a cover 3 match. And if it's a cover 1, so one safety in the middle of the field, so if you see a single safety and it's man coverage, you can bomb with RB all day. But just to show you again that this is cover 3 match, once you pass them and you get that league, as long as you have a 1 speed or equal speed when it comes to you and the wide receiver, or the wide receiver and the cornerback, you're going to be able to get at least a step on them. Now, the faster your wide receiver compared to cornerback, the more chances of a one-play touchdown. But again, as soon as he passes this corner, you're just going to lead this forward. And we do have a little bit of a mismatch, but we do get walked because of the way we're catching it. But possible one-play touchdown. Now, the one defense that does stay over the top when it comes to guarding RB is going to be a cover 4 drop and a cover 3 regular, not match, not cover 4 palm, not cover 4 quarters, just a regular cover 4 drop, regular cover 3. When they run that, this is when we're going to rocket catch. And I will explain to you how to rocket catch, but I just want to show you what it looks like. So you're going to just throw it like this, turn around, make that catch. And you can see right there, I was already on the ground before he even touched me. So you don't necessarily need the abilities. When you master the rocket catch, it's easier to turn around. It's easier to make that catch where before the wide receiver actually hits you. And then that's where you really, it doesn't matter if you have those abilities or not. But if you do, there is going to be times you are going to get hit. And that is like right there again, we didn't even get touched before we actually made the catch. But there is going to be times you are going to get hit. And those are going to be the times where those abilities are going to come into play. And then what you're going to want to do, like, again, whatever formation you're in, The most important thing is the streak by the inside receiver and the outside receiver and having that fade route. And if you don't have that fade route and you're just trying to rocket catch, then it really doesn't matter what play you're in. But then you can combo up with Y and B. You can do whatever you want. You can motion snap B with a slant, put Y on a zig, whatever you want to do. But the primary targets are going to be X, A, and RB depending on the defense. The rocket catch is like your safety valve basically. If everything else is bagged up, you can just, like, y'all see how consistent I am with this. I haven't even cut the video. Once you get that pass down, it is OP. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about how we get this done with the rocket catch, throwing it, turning around with the wide receiver, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and put them on a streak. Now, the most important thing when we're making this pass, let the power meter finish before you lead the ball. That goes with any pass in this game, period, not just rocket catch. You always let the power meter finish before you throw the ball. That is the most important thing. And once you're done letting the power meter finish, you're gonna go ahead and lead this ball down, straight down with the left stick and slightly to the inside. That is gonna make it the easiest for your wide receiver to click on and turn around. So this is what it's gonna look like. If you pay attention, look at my power meter. My power meter is gonna finish and then I move my left stick. That is making it that much easier for my wide receiver to click on and turn around. And all you do, once that ball's in the air, you're gonna click on and you're gonna go ahead and just rotate your left stick, just basically the way you want your wide receiver to turn around. So here we go again. Once that cornerback turns his hip or his shoulders, you're clicking on. Basically, the way I just did it right there. When you're holding the left stick down for the throw, just keep holding it down as you're clicking on, and by that time your wide receiver is going to get ready to turn around. But don't hold it straight down, because if you hold it straight down, you might be holding it slightly to the left, and we don't want that. There will be times you'll do like a swerve catch, it still works, but there's a chance that you might go too far to the left and then nobody's going to be able to make the catch, or maybe the cornerback, because you're just not there. But again, let the cornerback turn his hips, throw it, click on, and then just turn around and hold Y. You got to hold Y to go for that aggressive catch. You don't want to do any other type of catch. That's how you go up and get it. But this is basically how you do it. So, and I'm going to show y'all in the instant replay when to throw the ball, when you can throw the ball to where the cornerback's not going to be able to react. But y'all see how, like, this is super consistent. I haven't cut the video not once, and we've been able to rocket catch every single time. Now, mind you, this is for specifically cover 3 and cover 4. You can rocket catch against man coverage too, but it's a little bit more iffy. But that's why we have the fade route and the inside streak. But let's get one good one right here, and then I'm gonna go into the replay and show you when to throw the ball. So let's go ahead and do this. Wide receiver turns his shoulders. As soon as he turns his shoulders, we can throw the ball. And that's what I'm gonna show you on the replay. So let's go ahead and go into the replay real quick. All right, replay. So I'm gonna show you when exactly you can actually start throwing the ball. So right here, you don't wanna throw it. Can't throw it too early. Cornerback's gonna react. Once his shoulders turn, you see his shoulders, he's basically in a full sprint. This is when you can throw it. So you can throw it about as early as, what, about 20 yards? And that's quicker than Madden. Madden, the cornerbacks take a little longer to actually turn their shoulders. So I could throw it right here if I want to, but we wait a little bit longer, and then look, click on. Cornerback cannot react. That is the whole point of waiting for him to turn his shoulders upfield. And look, easy money, just turn around, snag that. And there's a lot of times I'll turn this into a one-play touchdown, but that is how you rocket catch. And what we're gonna do is show y'all this live against real users. Again, it does not matter what playbook you're using, what team you're using, but if you do have that fade route, it is gonna make your life 1,000 times easier. I think every playbook has it in some type of formation. So just try to find that route to combo it up with this rocket catch, and you got money all day against damn near every defense. All right, we got us a nice little pick. Now, we know what the shock H can do. We know what that fade route can do. I'm gonna try to force the rocket catch. There's gonna be times where it might not look good because I'm just trying to force it, even against man coverage. We know what that shock for that fade route can do. I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on just showing you how good this rocket catch can actually work. Like, we might get one right here, right there. First play of the game. All right, now right here we're probably a little too close to actually run the rocket catch. I don't know. Let's test the limits right here. So if I'm throwing a pick right here, again, I don't recommend you trying to rocket catch from this distance. Let's see. Another thing I didn't mention, you can rocket catch to the middle of the field. So the tight end right here, or the wide receiver in the middle, or if it is a tight end, you can rocket catch to your tight end in the middle of the field. Like right here, if he turns around, I might be able to do it right there to him. Let's see. If he runs man coverage again, he did send that blitz. Let's see. I'll put him on a streak. I'm gonna go ahead and just put RB on a zig just in case he is in man coverage. Might be able to rock catch right there. See, there's not enough room. The cornerback he's got plenty of time to turn around. So from there, I don't recommend it. Again, I'm not trying to act like the rocket catch can be done from that area. So please don't be in the comments like, oh, you can't do it from there. Like, we clearly said not to do it from there. We were just trying it out. All right, we got this guy on another 4 and out. This looks like it might be man coverage. This looks like it might be coverage. I might be able to hit A in the middle of the field right here. But if I get the one-on-one, I'll go for the rocket catch. This is more distant. I think this was like our first throw. We can definitely get it. Oh, he's sending that blitz. And that blitz. Okay. Which is fine. Like I said in the beginning of the video, the one way to counter getting rocket catched on is send that heat. That's how if you don't want people doing money plays on you, send more than 4. You got to send more than 4 if you don't want to get money plays ran on you or somebody rocket catching like this. I think I'm gonna be able to get it done right here though. I was trying to time it to where like I'm in the end zone. Oh, but hey, I told you sometimes you get a one-play touchdown with the rocket catch, but that's just how easy it is. Like it doesn't. Once you get that pass down, the click on, the turnaround, it is so easy to get touchdowns with it if you can time it or like know when to throw it, depending on how far you are from the touchdown.